Hey guys, this is Brooke. Hey YouTube and my social media. How's everyone doing? I know I haven't been making videos a lot lately. I've been very busy. I'm actually I might start a new job soon, probably by next week or the week after that. So I'm preparing for that alongside my business. I've been doing a lot of work reading tarot. So if you guys want spiritual readings, it's very cheap, very affordable. It helps me gain experience and it helps me learn more about people because every time I do a reading, I learn so much from the experience. And I hope that my clients learn a lot as well. My goal is to be a spiritual investigator, to really look deeply into truth, into spiritual truth, and help people find truth. That's what I'm all about, you know. So I got a lot of good positive feedback from my clients. So I'm going to put that feedback on my website. That helps my website. So thank you so much for that, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm really happy to help people. You know, it really uplifts my spirit that I can use my talents, like my art and my spiritual readings and my all the things I've been training in every single day to help people have been effectively helping others. So I thank the Most High for that I'm able to do this work. So I wanted to just discuss something really quickly. I've had a very weird dream last night, and I think it was a direct and clear message to me from my spirit for me to pay close attention to who's around me because I had a dream last night, and I'm just gonna summarize because there was a lot that happened in the dream, but I'm just going to just break down some key points here. First of all, I had a dream that I was in a house. And this was a nice house somewhere in the suburbs. I don't know where, but you know, and I was in the house and I was with a bunch of family and friends and stuff. And then there was this helicopter just flying around. And I just had this sense of danger. I don't know why I had a very bad sense of danger. I went up to the top floor, kind of like in the highest place in the house, in the attic, and there was a room in there. And I was in there, and when I went to the top room, I got sprayed by bullets by this helicopter from all over my body. I dropped to the floor, and I felt a coldness take over me, and I started to fade out with my vision. Like my vision started to fade out. Everything started to turn white. And I felt very, very cold and stiff as if I was going to die. But then all of a sudden, I just got up anyway. Like my spirit inside me said, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to keep fighting. I want to keep going. So I got up, even though I got sprayed with bullets. And I started to recognize the presence of these helicopters. Now, guys, I'm gonna just go on a side point here. This is not the dream, but this is just my real life. Just side note. There have been a lot of helicopters near my house, and I'm just gonna keep it 100. I try to capture them on camera, but every time I whip my camera out, my camera stops working or some weird shit goes on. So I wasn't able to capture. I was only able to capture one, which I'm thankful for because I don't want people to think I'm crazy, like I'm extra paranoid or anything, because I don't want to come off as someone who's insane or just making up stories. I really am about the truth, guys. Like I've dedicated my life to spiritual truth because like I said in my previous videos, I went through a lot spiritually. I've gotten so many messages from the ancestors. I've astral traveled. I've been to strange places. I've been to military complexes and bases and things like that. I've been underground. And here's another clear, crazy dream that I have to discuss. But in my real life, there are lots of helicopters flying around this area, and there's no airport near here. The closest airport is Newark Airport, which is it's kind of close, but not really. It's kind of down the way. But there's a lot of helicopters around here and weird planes that are not commercial airlines. They're just different planes I've never seen before. So I'm not sure if they're here because of me, because of my social media, because of the stuff that I discuss on my channel. I'm not a huge YouTuber because I like to be low key. I don't like to have too many people on my page, but I'm getting a clear message from my spirit telling me from this dream that I had that there are people watching me. And this is not a joke. I thought, well, maybe I'm just being paranoid, but so let me continue on with the dream. So I got sprayed with bullets. I got up. I must have recognized I was in a dream or something because I got up anyway because I was like, I don't want to die. So it's kind of like, I guess I had a Neo moment, you know, in the Matrix in the first one where he got shot and he realized that I'm in a dream or I'm in a sequence. I'm in a computer program. I don't have to die, you know. So maybe I had that moment. It wasn't like Neo's moment, but I just kind of just was like, I'm going to get up. So I got up and my body was full of holes. I still got up and I was hiding. I found somewhere to hide, and the helicopter just kept riding around and it was there for days. So I didn't die. So the helicopter came back the next day, and the people in the house heard the bullets and heard the noise, and everyone was scared. Everyone was just they took the house and turned it into like a fortress, a defense fortress, so that we could survive. So they were hiding me. I'm like, they're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. So everyone was helping me hide. So I found different places in the house to hide. So the helicopter, for some reason, they weren't trying to destroy the house, but they're just trying to kill me. They weren't trying to create a huge scene. They're trying to be discreet about it. So I kept getting messages in my head telling me, shut down your social media and shut down your YouTube. And I said no. So I actually started to live stream what was going on about what the government was doing, or the helicopters in the sky. I was live streaming it, and the funny thing is the live stream kind of made it, but then it got taken down. So I was like, all right. So the next time the helicopters came, they had some type of technology to like beam through the house. Like, I know this sounds weird, like some type of like invisible lasers or something, invisible technology that can go through walls, that can go through electromagnetic fields and actually hit a target. And they were trying to hit me with that, but they kept missing because I would see like a light hit the ground, and then I would move away from the light, and then the light would just, where that light was, would just explode or burn apart, or, you know, something would happen to it that was destructive. So they have this technology that could go through walls. Like, I don't know if it's sound waves or something like that, but I would see a light, and before it would hit the target, I would see the light and I would just move out the way. So then, because they couldn't get me with that, but they would just, I guess they were fucking with me. They were trying to scare me. So they couldn't get me with that. So what they did was they sent like these poison bombs in the house. I don't know how the bombs got through the walls, but they found a way to get the bombs through the walls, or through some place in the house. And then the bomb hit the floor, and then there was a poison gas. I got hit with the poison gas, and I was coughing and I was fading out again. But somebody in the house picked me up and dragged me out of the room that I was in where the poison bomb was, and took me somewhere else in the house. So they didn't get me with the poison bomb. So they sent me more warnings like, we want to kill you. We want to kill you. You know, we're going to find a way. We're going to get you and stuff like that. So they sent some type of small technology in the house. It was like these little nano spiders or something in the house to try to get me. And then we ended up stomping on that shit. And then that didn't work. And so they got tired of this whole thing, and then they just kept trying to scare me. They just kept trying to do shit to fuck with me. But the people in the house built like this fortress, and they kept trying to help me. They kept trying to protect me from what the helicopters were doing. So what ended up happening was they couldn't get me. They couldn't kill me. So what they decided to do was they sent me another warning. They said, take down your social media and your YouTube, or we're going to kill you. And we're not going to play games anymore. We're going to kill you. And I'm like, no. So what they did was they finally said, okay, we're going to destroy this whole house. So I was like, all right. I ran out of the house. I ran across the street. I don't know. I didn't look back. I don't know what happened to the house, but I ran. A man on the helicopter came down from the helicopter with a huge axe. And I heard in my mind, I want to chop you into pieces. It's like they would not stop chasing me, and they would not let me go. No matter where I went, they were there and they were trying to get me. But for some reason, they couldn't kill me. And I'm trying to think and decipher, what was the message of this dream? Like, was this a direct message to me? Were they putting this in my mind? Did somebody somewhere put this in my mind? Is this a message from my spirit saying to me to be careful? Because there's thousands of people on my social media. There's thousands of people on my Instagram, and there's a few hundred people on my YouTube. And I know a lot of people. So I'm getting the sense that, do I know somebody that's in the government? Do I know somebody that's in the Freemasons or the Illuminati or someone that's in the higher ranks? Am I connected to someone like that? Is someone sending me a direct warning? That's my question. Because I've had several dreams like this before where someone was telling me to back off from what I'm doing. And I said, no, I'm not going to back off. I want to fight for truth. And I will die fighting for this if I have to, because I know that the physical body is just a shell. You can't kill my soul. You might be able to kill my physicality, but you can't kill my soul. And they know that. They know that spiritual people are the most powerful thing on the planet. It's more powerful than guns and knives, because we can't bring guns and knives to a fight against the powers that be, because they control the military. So what's next? The spiritual. So they try to get the highest magicians and witches and spiritual masters to put an energetic block on those who are spiritual, but they can't, because the ancestors are so powerful that they send us messages anyway, and it goes through their whack technology. But this dream was a clear message to me. I really believe that the spirit, the ancestors, or I don't even know if the government themselves put that in my mind. I just felt like I had to talk about it and put it out here, because if there's someone out there that's been watching me, because I've been having so many weird dreams my whole life, and I know I'm not a crazy person. You know, I got evaluated and everything, and everyone's telling me I'm okay. I might go through a little stress sometimes and a little, rough times or whatever, but I know I'm not crazy. And these dreams continue to get weirder and weirder. And some dreams are really great. Like the other night, I actually astral projected and got a break from my physical body. When I returned to my body, I felt refreshed and amazing. So my spirit got a break. All I did when I astral projected was I jumped out of my body and I walked down the street. I laid on the grass on someone's lawn and property. I looked up at the stars. The stars were actually 10 times brighter when I was in that form. So I'll do on Netzer for that I had a break from my body. But I don't know what the hell that dream was last night, but I had to discuss it and get it down, because the more that I write down my dreams and put a diary of them together, the more I'm starting to put puzzle pieces together as to what the hell is really going on this planet. Because I think about it every day. What the hell are they doing to our dreams? And what the hell are they doing as far as these hexes and curses and these demons they're sending out to people? They're really putting people's mind, body, and soul in some type of spell, in some type of binding spell or something like that. I don't know what they're doing, if they're doing it via technology or legit magic, but I feel that they're doing something to people when they sleep, and it's preventing souls from getting a break from the physical body. Some of these dreams and this technology keep you trapped in your subconscious mind. I don't believe I astral traveled last night. I do believe I was in a part of my subconscious mind trying to work out some information that was being projected to me. And I know the ancestors are with me. They've been with me since the beginning, and they're trying to help me figure this out. But I got a clear message saying somebody is telling me somewhere to stop what I'm doing. Stop with the YouTube, stop with my social media, stop discussing cloning, stop discussing what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm really getting on someone's nerves, because maybe I'm tapping into something, because I don't just do research, I astral project, and I do things in a psychic way. Sometimes I can't control it. That's why I'm going to a Kemetic temple, because they can help me. They're masters. They're advanced masters, so they can help me navigate better using my abilities. But I've been seeing a lot of weird stuff in my mind when I go to sleep, and I have to put it out there. If anyone else is going through this with these types of dreams where you're being threatened to not speak truth, and it's very clear, and they try to scare you in your mind, but I know that I'm in my mind, because because of my meditation every day and doing the breath work and the practice, I'm starting to be more conscious in my dreams. So when they shoot me and spray me up with bullets trying to scare me in my mind, I just get right back up because I realize it's a dream. This is a sequence. This could be a program that they're putting in my mind. I don't know. But if anyone's having experiences like this, please write it down in the comment section. I'm learning a lot from others. I've learned so much from people on YouTube. Thank you so much for your input and feedback. Because going through this kind of shit by myself and not being able to speak to anyone about it around where I live is really challenging. So for people to reach out to me via email, my website, on YouTube, or my Facebook has been helping me out a lot to figure out what in the hell is going on this planet. Like, what are they doing with this technology? Dream intrusion. They do this to people at night. They do a lot of weird shit to people at night. They can make you have orgasms at night through technology. I've read a story about that with some woman. They make your body go through all kinds of things at night with the technology. They have technology that can go through the electromagnetic barriers, because we got to understand something. This is for people, spiritual people understand this, that our world is not solid. It's really not solid. It's built on barriers, energetic barriers, and frequencies, light, perception, and we all know this by now, and they have technology to go through those things. Going through walls ain't shit to them. That's child's play. The only people that find that fascinating are those that are asleep, because we are not solid beings. We are energetic beings, and there is no such thing as solid. Things like that, you know? So they do have this kind of technology, and they do operate on a spiritual sense. They're highly advanced spiritual masters. They have the best witches and warlocks and magicians in the world. It's unfortunate that those kind of people have to turn to the dark side, but I mean, hey, but we do have some amazing warriors, spiritual warriors on the side of good. And even though we're not rich and we have millions of dollars and things like that, we are powerful because we are getting help directly from the Most High and directly from the highest, most powerful, benevolent ancestors. And they know they can't fuck with that. So they're doing their best to use this technology to keep us locked down and fuck with our dreams, fuck with our mind, infiltrate our chakra systems. That's why every day, before you even start your day, get your chakras right, get your breathing right, get your mind right, prepare yourself for the day, because every day is a spiritual battle. Keeping yourself balanced and stable, because we are stars. We are stars. You see those stars in the sky? They told us this in The Lion King. We are these beings. We are energy. Unstable energy creates unstable solar systems, unstable galaxy. We can't be unstable. We have to keep ourselves in balance no matter how bad this fucking matrix can get sometimes. You have to stay balanced, because they're attacking us, man. They're really attacking us. Like, I'm starting to wake up and see that this shit ain't no game. If I'm having dreams like this every week, where I'm getting a warning to shut down my page, which I'm not going to shut it down, you know, if they have to kill me for me to shut my shit down, then so be it. Because I'm not afraid to die. So many people in my family died, and they're chilling at me when I astral project. So death is not real. It's not a real concept that we understand. We're taught that once you die, you die. That's not true. I mean, I had a lot of people who've died in my family that we hang out at night when I go to sleep as if no one's ever died. We have dinner together. We go out. We have fun. We go to the beach. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, your ancestors are with you until the end. They're in your blood. They're in your DNA. They're with you energetically. So anybody that tells you you die and that's it, that's bullshit. That's the Matrix telling you that, because they want you to believe that this world is forever. These rulers are here forever to control you forever, which is not accurate. Universe and dimensions, there's millions and billions of dimensions. And this is just one aspect. So just have to put that out there. I hope everyone's doing great. I pray for everyone, especially when I do my prayer ceremonies and things like that. I hope that everyone is fighting the spiritual battle every day. Get up and don't let people control your energy. Put your spiritual defense up and be ready to defend and attack when necessary. And if you're having weird dreams at night, please share that with me so we can work that out and analyze. Because some dreams are nonsense. Like I know some dreams be like bullshit, like, I'm on a roller coaster and shit like that. Just fantasy. Like I'm at Barbados chilling and things like that. But when we have a dream that is really speaking to us and the ancestor wants us to realize that this is a direct message to you, write it down, record it, voice record it, draw it, whatever. Keep that because that's important because these little messages are going to help us survive in the matrix, survive in the holographic reality. All right, guys. So I'm about to get started with my meditation and stuff, and then I'm going to get started with my day. If anybody has any questions that wants any readings or wants to talk to me on Facebook or anything, I'll put that information in the description box. I am doing affordable readings. They're $15. $15 for a small reading, $30 for a longer reading, and $40 and up for a longer reading. So it's just the amount of cards just increases more information for your spiritual investigation to see what's going on with you. So if anyone's interested in that, just hit me up. I can do that. If anyone's interested in any art, I just had a client that really liked his art project, so I'm happy. Sometimes I get nervous, like, oh my God, I hope he likes it, and he liked it. So that's wonderful. I did some spiritual art for someone, and they said that it really helped them heal and shed some light on things as far as what ancestors and spiritual energies are around them. So that's good that I'm using my abilities to help people, and people are enjoying that and healing from that. So, all right, guys, have a great day.